Hi and welcome back to my channel. They call me her, they call me Jane, but that's not my name, as this is an anonymous account for now. Thank you for returning, and thank you so much if you're a new subscriber here. I have seen all the comments, I reply to as many as I can. Thank you ever so much. I think we'll make a break here and I'll say thank you for all of your lovely comments, and I'll put a box on the screen so you know who you are. Thank you. I do have my youngest with me, by the way. We have surpassed 450 subscribers, which is insane. Thank you ever so much. I would love one day to get to 1,000, but I mean, that still seems a million miles away. But for now, like, this little community that I have on this side of the internet is amazing. You're all so supportive and also knowledgeable, and I found real comfort in sharing our journey with you, really. So yeah, thank you. So this week, what's happened this week? We paid off our Monzo loan. We literally have finished it. We've had that loan for 5 years. It's been part of our personality for 5 years, and we can officially say that that's it, it's done. We made the last payment and we don't owe them anything else. So that's, I mean, incredible for us. It really has given us like another boost to go, we're paying this off, you know. It is happening, we're paying it off. So yeah, thank you for the love on Instagram with that as well, with my post. So sorry, I keep you won't probably see this in the edit, but I keep stopping starting because I just need to keep an eye on the youngest sort of wandering about while I'm trying to film. So let's get stuck into this. I can tell you already that there's not a lot left. It's been hard this week. And yeah, we ran out of a lot of stuff, like everything down from laundry tablets to toilet roll to kitchen roll to the kids' snacks to nappies, wipes, Sudocrem, even. Like, everything seemed to run out at once, so there's not much of that left there. And then this, if you were here last time, is actually my spending money, which I have spent £20 out of. I had £60 left. I spent £20 to 60 or 80 last time I spoke to you. I can't remember, but I do remember that yesterday I took £20 out of there because I went into the office yesterday, and after work I bought myself and my partner some wine, and we'd both had a really long day. I was pushing like a 14-hour day yesterday at work, and I got us some nice snacks for the weekend, and I got the kids some cake ready for after school today, and that came out of my personal money that was there. And I've taken, I can't remember if I took it out of this, I must have take it out of here, but I had to pay for the train into work, which is like extortionate. So I need to factor that in when, like, I want to go into the office more. I am permanently remote in my job, my full-time job, but I do enjoy going into the office. It sort of makes me feel a bit more human again. So I need to budget into things like travel, because I think it was like £12 on the train, like return, which is just, yeah, I couldn't do it every day. There's no way. So yeah, so this is where we are. I'm going to leave that in there for now. I might use it in a second, but this is where we are. We have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1 and 2. £4, 2 pence. That's what we have. Yeah, 3, 4, 2. 3, 4, 2. So keep that aside. This is going to go into our coins jar. If you don't know, we're going away for 2 weeks to the UK seaside, and everything in this jar will go into one of those Coinstar machines, and it'll be for the kids, for the arcades and those type of things. So that is there. So we have £3. I know exactly where I'm going to put it, and it's in this binder, and it is in Easter. You will notice that I have actually already crossed it out because I've tried to film this video numerous times with the small baby. So I have already crossed this one out. bit of honesty there for you. So this £3 is going to go into my half-term bonanza pot, which means we're at £15 and halfway through to completing that one, which I'm really, really pleased about. Yeah, like we still owe money to Christmas. The car maintenance, I was wrong, it wasn't this last week, it's on Monday. So I was a week out, but it's in the bank now. So there's, I think, 270 in the bank here. Obviously this is empty. This got to 160, which is also in the bank now. Ready for, it's actually this evening, which I've just remembered. I'm filming this on a Friday. Yeah, it's this evening. I hadn't even considered that. Oh my goodness, my partner finishes work early. My mum's coming over. Okay. I forgot all about that. Sorry, just mental sort of realisation whilst I'm doing this. So, this is the other big thing that happened this week. Puppy, she had her injections and general checkup. Like I said, I had budgeted, I think they're £62.50. I budgeted £70 for them. She ended up costing me a lot of money, which I won't lie, went on a credit card. Because it turns out she's got a fracture in her snout. Now, just for some context, she's a spaniel, and I've never seen an animal run so fast, and she often trips over herself. I don't know, like her lead, she's a really quite a nervous dog, but she's nervous of dogs, if that makes sense, not of people. So it's not a muzzle, but it was a lead that kind of went around her nose. Just one to stop pulling as well, but also to stop snapping at other dogs. And so I don't know if it was to do with that or whatever, but I ended up having to buy a new harness and lead because she can't have anything around her nose. And then also she had to have some pain medication, and she had to have an x-ray, and I think, was that it? Oh, and obviously you pay for the jabs as well. So this is going to be the biggest lesson learned ever. It just seems every time I make a video, there's an issue why I've had to use a credit card. And honestly, all it is doing is teaching me that these things need to be full. But this is where we are. We only started this properly, was it 6 weeks ago or something like that? Six or 8 weeks ago. Can't remember how many videos I've done now. And yeah, it just proves what on earth have we been doing all this time. But I mean, she's never cost us a penny until this point. But that's why we need things like this. So this is going to be really helpful. As of next month, we're going to put money into it every single month to save things like this from happening. And she's getting old now, you know. So yeah, another thing added to the credit card. But do you know what? It's our journey. It's what we're having to make do with. We had to do it last week. We're having to do it this week. And I'm sick to death of it, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But we're just at that position where... That's literally how I feel. We're at the position where we don't have the savings, so it is having to go on a credit card, and I can't... Yes, baby. It is having to go on a credit card, and I'm having to just deal with that because I wasn't going to leave her with a broken snout, you know? So this is where we are with that here. So we filled up this little half term. We filled out our coins, all fine. Girls trip, my friend's hen do. These are spare trackers. Hi baby. Yes, so my friend's hen do, where are we up to with that at the minute? This isn't for a while, like we go on holiday, come back, and I still have another payday, so I'm not going to top this up just yet. But I want to get to 50. We've already got 10 in there. So that's where that one is for now. This one is a bit sooner. We're doing a day trip, so I need to be able to get a train. I already have £20 in here, and I probably ideally the train is £40, and then as long as I've got enough for like lunch, that's fine. So I don't really, I think I originally said I wanted like £100, 150 for like the entire day, but we'll do what we need to do. I just want to go see my friend and be able to make it through the day with some, you know, Tesco meal deal if I have to, but we're halfway there. So that is that one. So we're not going to add anything just yet to those, but we are going to give me, or us, £150 for this. So it should be 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50. So 150. And I can't tell you how much that is needed. I did do a food shop in Aldi, not yesterday, day before. So we do have food in now, which is great because I've just realised I need to make up the kids' dinner ready because we have to go pretty soon after that, but for this evening. But yeah, so we'll top that back up. Like I said, again, I'm keeping this in here because this is to last me the month. Obviously, we've only just done a week, so there's £40 left. I think I have to go back into the office twice. And I've got a big project on at work, which means I need it in person, annoyingly. So I'm going to leave that in case I need travel, which I will need travel if I'm going in. So yeah, we're going to leave that there for now. And then yeah, food shop. Great. So I think that's everything. Again, it's probably a short video. It might not be, depending on the number of interruptions I've had to cut out, but we'll see. But yeah, that's this week. Like, I feel like my videos at the moment are going to be pretty slow because we are focusing on that. I think is it 5 or 6 weeks till we go on holiday? And I think we've got like I said, £220 towards our spending money, and we wanted 1,000. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna hustle £780 in 5-6 weeks, but we'll go. We get paid before then, so maybe we will, maybe we won't, but we'll do what we have. If we have to be like, I mean, we're never extravagant when we are away. Like we stay in a caravan, I cook all of our meals. It's just easier with the kids. Like there might be the 1 or 2 meals that we go, oh, we'll get fish and chips, or actually we will sit out because mummy wants a break on holiday actually and doesn't want to cook everybody's dinner. But other than that, like, we spend our time at the beach, or we walk to the shops, or the kids love, you know, climbing around all the hills, and there's sort of the free activities on this campsite we stay on, like soft play, and like they're just in their element near the seaside. And to be honest, so am I. So we don't need a lot of money, but it's also nice to know that we've got a pot of money to spend. Anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Again, once we're off holiday and we're not worrying about gas and electric bills and things, we're going to start filling up these sinking funds, the dog especially after her this week. Stuff like the car MOT. Now, fingers crossed nothing else happens on that car, for goodness sake. But yeah, so stuff like all of those. Yes, baby. What, my youngest asking for Nana. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, I feel like this video this week's probably a little bit slow. I don't have much to sort of move around, but this is, like I've said to you, I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to be real with you. Like, it's just kind of where we're at the moment. We're surviving, not thriving, but we're doing this so that we thrive in the future. So thank you ever so much for watching. And also, thank you for playing the game in the comments. If you want to play the game again, I would ask that you add a flower emoji. I don't mind what flower, but let's make it very spring-like. It's been a beautiful sunny day yesterday despite the cold, and I'm ready for some sunshine. So yes, any flower emoji you like, and I'll give you a shout out in next week's video. Thank you once again for all your wonderful support, and until next time, live your best life, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.